Today we're going to break down the exact package of coverages that you need to properly protect your gift shop. Here we go. Hi, Ryan Hanley here, founder and president of 𝗨𝗏, where we do insurance differently, specifically by giving you knowledge and information to make the right insurance decision. Now, when it comes to being a gift shop owner and looking for insurance, there is a fairly straightforward package of coverages and just a few little nuances that I want to address. But I want to help you understand how to get the best pricing in addition to that, because that's where I think you can make some real hay with gift shop insurance. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is there's really two, if not three, main coverages that you need to consider. First is a business owner's policy, otherwise known as a BOP. This is going to be a package of coverages. Everything from your general liability, which is third party, slips, trips, and falls. This is going to be someone getting hurt, most likely in the shop itself. It's also going to be cover your property coverage. Is going to be all the non-inventory related items. And then, depending on your carrier, you may have a separate limit for property that is your inventory, what you're actually selling. That may include inventory that you have in stock back in the back of the shop, or you may have everything out for sale, and in that case, it would be everything on the showroom floor. And you're going to want to make sure that you have separate limits if the carrier does it that way. Some carriers may include everything in one limit, but you just want to make sure that you're not undercovering yourself if you had a fire and you need to get everything back. This is also going to cover your business interruption coverage, as well as a whole bunch of other coverages as well that are necessary in the event that you actually did have something like a fire or a major water loss or wind loss or something like that. Your building gets struck by lightning. There's a lot of things that can happen, and in those cases, even if you don't own the building, you can lose your stock, and to get it back, make sure those specific limits are covered properly. Now, when it comes to if you have employees, then you're going to want to have workers' comp. The good thing about gift shop insurance is that the class codes for workers' comp for a gift shop, fairly straightforward, fairly common. As long as you have your payroll allocated properly, it should be very straightforward and very inexpensive policy. The last thing you may need is commercial auto. If you're doing any work, if you're going and picking up inventory, if you're delivering items, if you're doing showcases, if you're doing going to markets, whether it's farmers markets or other indoor markets, then any of that travel, that's really going to be a commercial auto policy. And if you were to get in an accident on a personal auto policy, understand that you are taking the risk. It is within the legal contract of most personal auto policies for them to deny a commercial related claim. So just be cognizant of that. The thing that I really want you to consider is to make sure that your inventory numbers are properly protected. And if you have items in your gift shop of intrinsic value beyond that of their retail replacement cost, you're going to want to notate that on the policy, which means that if you have an item that to replace like, kind, and quality may be $50, but there is something about this particular item, maybe it has an autograph, maybe it has has some sort of historic value or collectible value. In those situations, the intrinsic value is beyond the replacement value, and you want to make sure that you notate that on your insurance policy. Otherwise, say you have a football signed by Jim Kelly, a Hall of Fame quarterback from the Buffalo Bills. The football itself may be able to be replaced for $50, but with the autograph, it might be worth $500. You're going to get back in a fire the $50 football, not the $500 for the signed football. And you want to make sure, unless it's specifically notated and there's pictures to show why the intrinsic value is beyond. So that's really the one kind of caveat nuance I want you to be careful of when you're putting together gift shop insurance. I'm sure you have other questions. If you do, and this is the kind of relationship that you'd like to have with your insurance professional, we would love to work with you. We're in all 50 states, so wherever you are, we can come to you. And the best way to get a hold of us is to just give us a call, 518-960-6600. That's 518-960-6600. You can email us at gorogue@𝗨𝗏.com. You can visit us online at 𝗨𝗏.com, or I'm sure there's a button or a link somewhere around this video. Whichever way you choose, we look forward to working with you.